welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm Sophie. Welcome to the fam. So what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be showing you how I apply my lashes. It is a very tricky technique to get a grasp of how to apply lashes, and I know applying lashes puts off a lot of people, and it really did put me off at the start when I was trying to put lashes on. I remember I would always have to get my friend to do it for me. She was the OG at putting on lashes, but I got my own and I know how to do it now, so I'm here to help you guys. So if you want an easy step-by-step routine of how to put on your lashes, then please keep watching. Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm gonna show you how I apply lashes. It is quite simple once you get the hang of it, but I really do think practice makes perfect when you apply lashes. It just seems to be like you need to just get the knack of it after a while, but I can understand the struggle is hard when you don't know how to do it. Even now with me, it can be hit and miss because sometimes they'll go on so smooth and you're like, thank you so much, but then some days it will completely go not in your favor. Firstly, the things that we need: some mascara, some duo gel, some scissors, and some lashes. And of course, the lashes that I'm going to be showing you today are a fresh pair of my Martine's makeup lashes. These are the Martine lash, and they are just perfect to me. They're my everyday lash. They go with every single look that I try and create. They're just the perfect balance between natural and falsies that you want. They're kind of like looking like you've got individual eyelashes on. Okay, so when you get a fresh pair of lashes, usually there's bits of the band which are left over. You can see there's white bits here, here. And the thing that I do first, cut off the white band. So really gently peel off the lashes, and you've got to be really gentle. Be able to see quite clearly the white stuff now. So what I do here is I firstly just go in and just snip this, and this is my starting point. Once you have your lashes like this, we're going to test the length to see if it makes sense for our eye shape. So for me, this is a fine length. As you can see here, the lash actually does perfectly bend from my inner corner to my outer corner. I'm going to trim it the tiniest bit because I just hate it when it's too long. So I'm just going to trim the tiniest bit of each side, and then that is my measurement against my eye. But obviously once you put the lash to your eye, you're free to trim and change this in any way that you want, and that will be able to make it much easier for you to apply lashes. Like, I really don't recommend just slapping a lash on your eye. That will not, it won't work. So now what I'm going to do is trim ever the smallest amount off the side, literally the tiniest amount here, then the tiniest amount off here, and then this will hopefully just fit my eye. Look at this beautiful lash. I'm literally obsessed with her. Look at that curl. Okay, so now whatever you did to that first lash, go ahead and do it to the second lash. I guess once you get used to the same lash that you use every time, you know the exact amount you need to cut off each time to make it work for your eye. Okay, so now we've got two perfectly shaped and length lashes. Okay, so now we move on to glue. The glue that I just seem to be coming back to every single time is the duo glue. And I swear to God, I've lost this in every single place ever. I feel like my friends all have a duo from me because I'll just lose it, and it will just, I'll come back from something and I've lost my duo glue. It's life, but I always end up, the reason I know I love this is because I always end up buying this. I never really want to try other lash glues just because I like to be certain that this is gonna work, and I'm always certain it's gonna work. I don't really care what type of duo glue I use. I like the clear one when I'm not wearing eyeliner or anything like that, because there is a black version of the glue which comes up kind of dark on your skin, but say if you need to adjust it a little bit, it will leave a black residue on your lid, which I don't like. So I would recommend a clear drying glue. Just, it makes it much easier for you to mess up, especially if you're just starting out putting lashes on. I'm gonna coat the lash with lash glue. Just take, I'm quite heavy with it, take it, and then let's just coat this with glue. And make sure you really do get these edges here, because they're the bits which play us in the end. that won't stick down. We do that to both lashes. And remember which one you coated first. Just leave them here to dry. Whilst they are drying, we need to leave it to get a bit tacky so they go on quite well. Whilst this is happening, I'll just do a bit of prep on my eye. Give my eye a bit of something. It's looking very plain. I'm gonna just put a bit of bronzer on my lid. I think if you're doing a very simple eye, you can do it in the time it's drying, but say if you're doing like a full-on eye look, then maybe not. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some mascara and do a thin coat of mascara on our top lashes. This will help the false lashes to stick to our real lashes, and it'll just give it something to kind of grip onto. I'm using the Milk Makeup Mascara. You can really use any mascara. I feel like the best mascaras to use are actually the ones that are kind of drying out, because you need that kind of sticky effect. So now by this time, your lashes should have dried a little. But even if it's super, you know, you can still see the glue properly, then I'd leave it for a little longer, so I am. And let me talk you through the method how we're gonna put on these lashes. So I like to take a little mirror and I place it, and what I can see in the mirror is underneath. So I'll literally be looking underneath my lash. So I think this is the easiest way to apply lashes, because you can literally see directly underneath where you're going to put it, and the placement is so much easier to drop it on top than say if you're trying to do it from up here, because there's less room for you to see. So if you hold the mirror below your face, you're able to see exactly where you're going to place the lash. So I'm going to go ahead and try. Blow on the lash a little bit to make sure it's tacky. Bend the lash so it has a little bit of flexibility. Be very delicate with this point. And then let's try and put it on. Pray for me. And with my Martins makeup lashes, it doesn't matter what eye they go on, because I wanted them to be equal, so either lash can go on either eye. I just love that look. I'm gonna take it, look down, and just gently place right on top of my lashes. And then push, push, push down. Make sure both sides are down, especially the ends. And then the middle. And they're on. Even me, I'm gassed that they went on first time. Now I just press in with my finger and make sure everything is actually on. And I'll keep doing this until I actually feel like it's on. And you can look to a side and see if it's lifting up. You'll be able to see if you look either side, and if you turn your head, I always see, is the end lifting up? And if it is, I press it down like that one was there. So I'm gonna leave that one for a little while to just sit there, and now let's go ahead and do the other in the exact same method we did first time. One eye will definitely be easier for you than the other, just because of your right hand or left hand, which hand is your best hand. So I'm gonna try it with my left hand. I switch hands how I do it, but it is a bit of a risk. I'll look down. Make sure you're swooping in on top of the lashes, not going straight onto your natural lashes, but making sure it's on top and it's on. It really does take concentration and practice to get these on. So I feel like the inside of my eye here has dried up a bit too much, so I'm going to apply a little bit on the band, leave it for a few seconds, and then go to dry it. And sometimes when I close my eye, I find it helps to press it into the right place in the corners. So say if I want to glue down a corner, I'll literally close my eye and press that down. And when I open my eye, it's usually in the right place. I don't know whether that is practice makes perfect, but yeah. So yes, that's how I put on my lashes. I really hope this was an easy to follow tutorial. I kind of took it step by step, but I really do hope it helped you to see how to apply lashes. But remember, practice really does make perfect with this stuff. You really have to try over and over and over again to make sure you find the right technique that works for you, the right lashes that work for your eyes, making sure that you have, you know, your go-to lash that will really just be like, okay, cool, I love this lash, I know it works every time. Then you just go and pick that up, and that's what I have my Martins makeup lash for. And one thing I love about these Martins lashes is if you put them in the right place, they will literally look like you have eyelash extensions on. Like, look, I could literally be wearing lash extensions. Who would know these are band lashes? Nobody. No one would know. They're the perfect go-to if you guys are looking for a beginner's lash and for your lashes to look semi-natural. Like, anyone wearing false lashes, it's not gonna look natural. So you're already here in this video, you know what you're looking for, you know what you want. I do have another lash which is much more dramatic, and if you want me to show you how to put on a dramatic lash, then of course I'll go and do that. Let me show you the dramatic lash actually. These have had a lot more wear and tear, but these are my Maya lash. They're way more dramatic than the Martine lash, but don't judge them in this beat up state. I've been using these like all the time. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.